with Deen's Day Trippers, Walking for a Cure. Check out their t-shirts. I thought it was the Beatles. Got the Beatles. It's a Beatles song that inspired you, right?
Yeah, first I had to have a Beatles song, and Day Trippers was perfect because I trip every day. and we're all on a day trip from Connecticut.
All right. Oh, that's perfect. All these double entendres.
That's perfect, yeah.
And what is your name?
My name is Doreen.
And we're walking for you, of course, right?
Yeah.
When did you start the Day Trippers?
Our first year was 2010. I think we didn't have a name till the next year.
Okay. When were you diagnosed?
2009.
9. So you've had the journey for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
What would you say has been the most helpful for managing your Parkinson's on a day-to-day basis?
Actually, the thing that helped me the most was the Unity Walk.
Really?
Yep. The first year that I came, I was kind of in denial. I was overwhelmed, and I almost didn't want to come.
Mm-hmm.
And I came, and I feel like I got an education. It was inspiring. Gave me a lot of hope. I picked up so much information. It was just got me on the right track.
That's excellent.
Then I became proactive. And
Can you give me some examples of how you've been proactive in terms of managing it day to day? Because that's really what it's about, right? You wake up every day, you're trying to get through this progression of Parkinson's. What helps you?
the thing that helps me the most is laughing.
Wow.
I laugh quite a bit.
That's good.
I find humor in a lot of situations, especially things that happen to me, as my daughter can tell you.
Yes. Like swimming in the ocean in South Carolina and her hands going up and down and she's saying, "Watch, I'm a crab, I'm a crab."
I went on a.
I love it.
I went on a cruise and the seas were kind of rough and like everybody walks like me. It was great.
Oh, I think we have a comedian. I think you would be really good at The Walking Dead.
Yeah, I want to be a zombie so bad because I already walk like that sometimes, but not anymore.
She is so good. Oh my gosh. You are awesome. So what are some of your fundraising strategies that you guys
we
done
had
to
some
raise
great
money?
fundraisers. First, my sister Robin had pasta for Parkinson's at a restaurant in Vermont, and that was a great experience.
Very successful.
Very successful. Then my daughter Julie had a fundraiser at her house because she has a lot of friends, and she said, "Come on over for." She got a keg of beer and she got food.
Oh,
and she
that'll
said-
work.
And she said, "But it's going to cost you $20."
That's right.
So,
All
so
right.
she raised money.
Very
And then
smart.
My sister Polly had a fundraiser where she works in a restaurant, and we raised a lot of money there.
And Julie.
And then
Jenny.
my other
Oh, yeah.
sister Jenny.
Her sister Jenny, who lives in Brooklyn, had a fundraiser at a local bar, and it was called Day Drinking with the Day Trippers.
You guys like to mix the alcohol in the fundraising. That's smart. Very smart. You know, and this is off the subject, but I feel related because we have a similar trait. We have these high cheekbones going in our family. Look at these cheeks. Oh my God. So you guys, the little ones, how are you? Now, who are these beautiful children?
These are my great nieces and nephews.
Have you guys been in on the fun and the fundraising or just the walk? What have you guys been doing to help?
Well, we,
Speak up. You just walking?
yeah,
You having fun?
yeah,
You like helping? You like helping your family?
yeah.
That's great.
This is their first time coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody else who have experienced this whole journey with them and what seems to work well and your experience and just what's helped you with this whole process?
I came for the first time last year, and I couldn't believe how much spirit
Yes.
there was here and how happy
positive
everybody
energy,
was.
isn't it?
Yep, and I think that's what got me going to want to do something more and having the Pasta for Parkinson's fundraiser. I needed to do more than just make a little donation
Yeah.
to my sister.
Well, thank you guys so much. You guys are very strong, and a lot of you out here, and you got the children, all generations. And this has been the most diversity in terms of like ways of raising money. I think you guys are dead on the money. Oh yeah.
Yes, we raised. How much we raised altogether?
Go ahead,
13.
Ash.
She's our.
13,000.
Wow, very good.
Or 1,300.
No, 13,000.
13,000.
You guys sure you want her to handle the money? Well, you're not a math major, are you?
I am
not. I am not. I'm an artist. Math is not my thing either. But thank you guys. It's been great meeting you. And
Thank you.
Maybe next year we'll have a Unity Walk celebration for a cure. Wouldn't that be great?
That'd be wonderful.
That's our goal.
Hello, I'm here with Andrea Pugh, and this is Team Pugh. They're small but mighty.
That's right.
And I want to ask you, Andrea, you have Parkinson's?
Yes, I do.
When were you diagnosed?
I'm 53 years old now, and when I was 48, so 5 years ago.
Okay. Did the diagnosis come pretty instant, or was it a while before?
It took a little while. Because of my age, they suspected a lot of other things. They did every kind of test in the book, starting with like nerve conduction tests, and then ended up with an MRI, thinking brain tumor.
Okay.
And then eventually came to Parkinson's, and when I responded to medication, they knew that's what it was.
Okay. When did you form Team Pugh?
Well, I met a new friend named Gail Maloney, and she told me about this event. I had not heard of it before. And probably about 5 months ago,
Wow.
I said, I'm going to have a team. And I signed up and immediately started fundraising and asked my mother and my daughter to come with me, and here we are.
Speaking of fundraising, is there any strategies you can share with us? What have you guys been doing to raise money?
It was really simple for me. Actually, I posted on Facebook.
Facebook is
I
powerful.
just kind of shared my story, and immediately money started coming in. I was shocked. And I ended up raising like $7,500
Woo, nice.
just on Facebook alone.
And of course, all those donors are part of the team. They may not be
That's
here.
right.
But is there anybody who has helped you, or it was just you and Facebook?
Well, this is my daughter Rachel.
Okay.
And Rachel has gone the social media way,
Okay.
Twitter and Instagram. And
Excellent.
she's really helped raise a lot also.
So in your journey, and Parkinson's, as you know, is progressive. What has been helpful for you to manage your symptoms in your day-to-day life?
Well, medication has worked really well for me. And I have a great doctor at Vanderbilt in Nashville. And he has just taken the pharmaceutical route, really.
Okay.
And I've responded well. Exercises had been a big part of things. Some supplements. But, the most encouraging thing is talking to other people.
Right.
Finding out what their path has been like and borrowing from them.
Yeah. How have you done that? I know some people, they're involved in support groups and they learn from the Unity Walk. Is there a consistent way that you kind of communicate with people with PD?
Well, to be honest with you, I spent a couple of years not wanting to talk about it, not wanting to share it with people.
It's very normal.
Wanted to carry on.
Right.
And then I came to a place where I needed some other people, and I
Right.
started seeking out people.
Okay.
And my new friend Gail was one of the first I met that was close to my age.
Right.
And that was very helpful. And I've just recently become a part of a support group through Vanderbilt.
Okay.
And it's about 12 people, and none of us look alike. We have men in their 80s,
Yeah.
women in their 70s, a few younger people. And the first meeting I went to, they said you can say your name and say anything you want. And every person said something different, but the whole room was shaking their head in acknowledgement. And that was the first time I really felt like I wasn't in it alone.
Exactly. So being that you said all that, how would you compare before, when you kind of were in isolation, to now? And if you can let people out there know, if someone's watching this video, might have PD, think they have PD, what would you tell them that they should do right off the bat?
There's a community. There's a lot of people out there. When you find out you have Parkinson's, you're just your eyes open to a community of people that are from their 30s through their 80s, and people are so warm and kind. And I was a part of the reception last night, and all three of us walked away with new close friends just after sharing the experience. So you're not alone. There's so many resources, and today has just been a glorious day, being encouraged by what's going on in terms of our research and things that are available to us.
Well, thank you for your inspiration, hard work, raising funds, and sharing your story with us. I appreciate it.
It's nice to be here.
Nice
We
meeting you
enjoyed it very
too.
much.
Team Pugh!
Yeah.
Woo! Woo!
Thank you.
So who are we walking for, Team Teva?
We are walking for Parkinson's patients today.
All right, all the patients.
All the patients.
How many people were in your team today?
I don't know exactly how
About
many.
nice, but you're here for you're the spokesperson.
Yes.
You've been in the Parkinson's community for quite some time now, correct?
Actually, I'm new to the community,
Oh, you
although
are?
I've had the disease for 5 years.
Okay,
This
so we're
is
walking
new.
for you too.
Yes.
That's what I was trying to get to.
Yes.
So How long have your journey been with Parkinson's?
5 years with the disease,
Uh-huh.
but I had symptoms a number of years prior to
That. So what has helped you? You know, we wake up every day, we go to bed every night, and there's time in between. And what we do between that time is really important. So you have a lot of experience, and what can you share about what has helped you in your day-to-day life dealing with Parkinson's?
Just having the ability to get up every day, make it a new day,
Right,
do what I need to do.
right. And what is that? What do you need to do?
I
in
am
terms
a
of-
nurse.
Right.
I work 12-hour shifts,
Isn't that something?
and I just get up and go in and enjoy. I enjoy life.
You enjoy life.
Yes, I enjoy it to the fullest.
Yeah.
Under a care of a wonderful physician.
Right.
Take medication, and I will start to exercise soon. I know that's important.
Me too. So medication, you mentioned medication, and you know, in my father's journey with PD medication, I mean, it's central because you take a lot every day. And what would you say about in terms of communicating with your doctor? You know, some people they get medications, they don't know how to communicate with their doctor. You're in the healthcare profession.
Yes.
Give some advice on how to communicate with your doctor, or anything about medications, how to take them, what you should know about managing your medications.
One of the things that's very important is when you are put on a new medication, to ask right there in the office what this
Right.
medication is for,
Right.
what side effects you may have,
Exactly.
and take it. And if you have issues, let your physician know.
Right.
Right away.
So you want to monitor yourself.
Yes.
You want to journal possibly,
Yes.
and not just take a medication. I even heard it's a good idea to write on the bottle what it's for. So if there's a side effect, you're very in tune with, okay, this is the med I had, this is what happened as a result of it. Maybe it's not the right med, maybe it's not enough, maybe I need a little bit more milligrams. So would
Well,
you
you-
say just being aware?
And keeping a written
Keeping
diary.
a diary, exactly.
Write down each day what your medications are,
Right.
when you take them, if you've had anything different from the previous day.
And not being nervous or shy about communicating with the doctor if you're unclear about something, correct? Would you say that? Some people aren't sure. You know, they have questions, but they're a little intimidated by the doctor. So
They can always write that information
Right.
down on a piece of paper. I found that was always the best thing for me. If I
Right.
had questions I needed to ask about things, write it down.
Right.
Because you tend to forget by the time you
Right.
get in the office.
And of course, having a movement disorder specialist is
Yes.
important. So getting a doctor, it's a neurologist with additional 2 years of training that really understands Parkinson's.
My first physician was a neurologist.
Okay.
And when I went to this movement specialist, it was the best thing I had ever done for
Okay.
myself.
Well, thank you so much. It's been a
thank you.
pleasure meeting
Oh,
you.
it was so nice meeting
And you know, keep doing what you're doing. You're doing pretty good without the exercise, but
Yeah, and you keep doing
Yeah.
it. Everybody here. This was just a wonderful
this was a beautiful day. It really
experience
was.
for
We're
me.
so happy the rain
First
didn't
time
come
in-
down.
First time in New York City.
Oh wow,
In
great!
many
Did you go
years.
down to Times Square and everything?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been
They hustle me. These guys hustle me for some CDs. Oh my gosh, yesterday. Oh my God. I was going to support them anyway. Oh, we're getting off topic. But anyway, in the Big Apple, Team Teva, thank you so much.